Davis, for Hubie Brown and Israel Gutierrez, thanks for watching NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, home of the NBA Finals. So long from New York.
LeBron James is moving right now at a different speed than everyone else.
I got goosebumps watching that. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Dickie V and Bill Walton call Pacers Cavs on ESPN.
Jeffrey Clemente likes to travel. In fact, he's been all over the world. But perhaps his most rewarding trip was the one he took one day to D.C. just to play the lottery. He feels luckier here. After all, he won nearly $400,000 playing DC 5. So it's no wonder that he has pictures of all the nice people he met here. People like Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson, Franklin.
Who gives you the best in-home Wi-Fi experience?
I assume Wi-Fi is important in your home.
You can't live without it.
Computers, tablets, phones.
How does your Wi-Fi keep up?
Seems like it drops out a lot.
Did you know Xfinity has the best in-home Wi-Fi experience?
No, but I'd love to try it out.
Well, we're gonna put this to the test. So let's pretend this is your home. Bring in the devices! Here comes Kit, Elena, Joe. Everyone's streaming something different.
Looks great. Crystal clear. I might have to make the switch.
Don't settle for Fios. Get Xfinity for $89.99 a month for a year, plus upgrade to 200 megabits per second. Click, call, or visit today.
There's a lot happening every day, in your neighborhood and around the world.
This is why you watch Good Morning Washington every day.
To find out what's new, what's now,
and what's happening next.
We're there for you, minute by minute.
With breaking news updates and special alerts.
Plus, traffic and weather every 10 minutes to help you prepare and plan your day ahead.
Weekdays starting at 4:25 on Good Morning Washington, where Good Mornings start. The truth behind store discounts, Monday at 11.
Welcome to World News Tonight. We're tracking a massive winter storm taking aim right now. Heavy snow and battering winds, blizzard conditions, up to 2 feet of snow in some spots. Already, flights canceled. Plus the dangerous Monday morning commute. Rob Marciano with where the storm will strike. Immigration raids, the high alert as ICE agents move in. The president taking credit for what he calls a crackdown. Protesters sounding off in the streets. Testing Trump, North Korea launching a ballistic missile. The show of force as the president dined with the Japanese prime minister. Risky rescues, the flash flood fear in the West. One driver clinging to a branch, trapped in 6 feet of rushing water. And the father and daughter fighting for their lives. Plus, sweetheart scam. A man posing as a soldier, preying on a woman in search of love. Beware this Valentine's Day when Can You Be Mine goes too far.
From ABC News, this is ABC World News Tonight.
And good evening. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday. I'm Tom Yamas. And we begin tonight with a dangerous storm taking aim at the Northeast right now with millions in its path. This is the scene in Boston as the system intensifies with weather alerts as we come on the air from Virginia to Maine. The heavy snow already causing dangerous driving. Up to 2 feet of snow could fall in some spots. And overnight, blizzard conditions with wind gusts topping 60 miles per hour. The storm coming just days after a major nor'easter and setting up a nasty Monday morning commute with school already canceled in Boston. ABC's Rob Marciano is in Billerica, Massachusetts tonight.
Tonight, that new winter blast slamming the Northeast. 50 million in the path of a growing storm. Some in New England bracing for more blizzard conditions. Plows working overtime. Snow-covered streets making travel treacherous. Already, school canceled in Boston tomorrow. And the mayor there telling residents to prep for up to a foot of snow, pleading with drivers to stay off the roads.
There's more snow coming, so we want you to take this one serious.
Airports snarled too. More than 1,400 flights delayed and 800 more canceled.
We've been waiting on the tarmac now for about 2 hours to get de-iced. You can see the sleet and freezing rain accumulating here.
And in New Hampshire, the frantic search for a 15-year-old boy missing after ice on Lake Winnipesaukee gave way as he was snowmobiling with his father, who's now hospitalized with hypothermia.
Snowmobile disappeared.
Heavy snow coming down on so many still digging out from a barrage of snowstorms.
I was ready 2 weeks ago to never see another snowflake again.
Rob joins us live just outside of Boston. Rob, where will this system strike?
Well, Tom, is just getting going, and it's expanding, and it's going to strengthen rapidly. Look at the radar. What a mess it's been all day long. Frozen precip along I-95, and then north of I-90 is where the heavy snow continues to fall right now. We've got advisories and watches and warnings all the way from Maine back through Virginia. A blizzard warning in Maine. High winds will stretch down in through D.C. as this wind field really expands and cranks up. The precip actually will come to an end quite quickly by tomorrow morning in New York, but blowing and drifting snow, wind gusts to 50 miles an hour in Portland, maybe to 50 miles an hour in D.C. So those are damaging winds in a wide, highly populated area. Could see 2 feet of snow in Maine and over a foot in areas that got just that in the last couple days, Tom. So a lot of snow piling up here in New England.
Yeah, we see it, and caution again for that Monday morning commute. All right, Rob, thank you. Next tonight to politics, and a critical week at the White House, jump-started by a hostile act overseas. North Korea firing off this ballistic missile into the Sea of Japan, confirmed as President Trump hosted Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe at Mar-a-Lago. The leaders responding with a swift joint statement, calling the test launch intolerable, and Trump assuring the U.S. has Japan's back 100%. The international concern comes as the president prepares to issue a new immigration order at home. Here's ABC's David Wright.
Shoulder to shoulder, the president and the prime minister. The bond between them sealed by a North Korean ballistic missile.
I just want everybody to understand and fully know that the United States of America stands behind Japan, its great ally, 100%. It's
Pyongyang's first missile test since President Trump took office. Launched into the Sea of Japan just as Trump sat down to dinner with his Japanese counterpart. The mid-range missile posed no threat to the U.S., but it was a crucial test of Trump's commitment to the U.S.-Japan security alliance, a post-World War II treaty Trump railed against on the campaign trail.
And, you know, you have the maniac in North Korea, and, you know, they maybe have to do something. Right now, if he acts badly toward Japan, we end up in a world war.
Back then, candidate Trump accused Japan of taking advantage of U.S. protection while stealing American jobs.
And they're not even paying us. How stupid are we, folks? How stupid are we? How stupid are we?
Not anymore, not after last night. Here at home, the administration is now turning its attention back to the targeted travel ban, intent on rescuing the policy one way or another, even if that means writing a new, more limited order.
We will perhaps do that. We'll see, but on Monday or Tuesday.
The administration doesn't want the courts to have the last word.
We can pursue further executive actions. All options are on the table. We have equal branches of government in this country. The judiciary is not supreme.
Stephen Miller, the senior aide most responsible for the initial policy, made the rounds on the Sunday shows and made no secret of his impatience with the judges who've blocked the executive order.
This is a judicial usurpation of power. It is a violation of judges' proper role in litigating disputes.
On Twitter, the president praised Miller's performance. "Congratulations on representing me," he tweeted. "Great job."
He's asking for broad, unchecked power. Will he get it? These are the defendants. They're 3 judges from the Ninth Circuit Court who heard the case for Trump's travel ban and said, not in our house.
Saturday Night Live had fun imagining Trump taking the Ninth Circuit to the People's Court.
Mr. Trump, you understand this is a TV court, right?
That's okay. I'm a TV president.
Melissa McCarthy was back as Press Secretary Sean Spicer, this time hawking Ivanka Trump's products from the briefing room podium.
And at $39.99, it is an unbelievably affordable.
David joins us now from Palm Beach, Florida. David, President Trump heading back to New York, where there soon will be other high-profile visits from world leaders?
That's right. The Prime Minister of Canada is set to visit Washington tomorrow. Justin Trudeau has been pretty pointed about the fact that Canada takes a much more welcoming approach to immigrants and refugees. And later this week, you've got the Prime Minister of Israel coming. Benjamin Netanyahu's visit sure to put a big focus on Middle East policy. Tom?
David Wright for us tonight. David, thank you. Meantime, the president on Twitter today claiming the recent crackdown on illegal immigration is, quote, keeping a campaign promise. ICE agents have been rounding up hundreds of illegal immigrants in deportation raids across the country. Those raids triggering protests, including today here in New York City, but also raising questions about who is being targeted and whether these enforcement actions are really tied to the new president. Here's ABC's Ron Claiborne.
No wall! No ban! No wall!
No ban! In New York City, protesters marching through the cold and ice, demonstrating against that surge in immigration raids.
Are you worried about these
I'm worried about them, yeah.
Immigration agents rounding up hundreds of illegal immigrants in the past few days, concentrating, administration officials say, on violent criminals. The president tweeting today, the crackdown on illegal criminals is merely the keeping of my campaign promise. Gang members, drug dealers, and others are being removed. Also swept up in the latest raids, people with no criminal records.
That action will probably end up saving American lives or saving the well-being and physical safety of American residents.
Late today, Immigration and Customs Enforcement tweeting, ICE targets convicted criminals and others who are illegally present in the United States. In 2014, then President Obama announced policy that deportation would concentrate primarily on criminals.
Felons, not families. Criminals, not children.
But the following year, government records show that 41% of deported illegal immigrants had not been accused or convicted of committing any crime. It remains to be seen if this new surge in raids will mean more deportations of those illegal immigrants. But inside immigrant communities, some already feel under siege.
People are worried about the deportations.
Deportation, yes. They also, people feel it's hard.
Immigration officials say these raids were actually planned before Trump took office, but it seems that they are using them to send a message of a new, harsher attitude toward illegal immigrants. Tom?
Ron, thank you. Next to Chicago, where a pair of young girls are in critical condition after separate shooting incidents. Both children shot in the head, one 11, Takia Holmes hit while sitting in a parked car, the other a 12-year-old at a local playground. Tonight, the manhunt is underway for suspects in both those cases. They are the latest victims of Chicago's gun violence. Next to California, where powerful flash floods are forcing first responders into action. This is the frightening scene in Newhall, California. A car carrying a father and a daughter swept away in a matter of moments, triggering an urgent response. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez with more on the risky rescues.
Terrifying moments for the father and child trapped inside this car.
Vehicle trapped in water with a driver inside.
The two driving down a Southern California street Saturday, swept away by flash flooding.
There's going to be a male and a small child trapped inside the vehicle.
The powerful rushing water pushing the car into a wall, then pulling it downstream.
He rolled the window. We could hear that horror scream. Help me, help me.
The car finally coming to a stop, and with muddy water rising around them, the driver and child make their way to the roof. You see emergency responders hand them life vests before leading them across a ladder to safety.
They look very traumatized.
A harrowing experience, too, for 81-year-old Roger McMurtry, swept away in 6 feet deep, fast-moving floodwater near Sacramento, desperately hanging onto a branch until the California National Guard rushes in. This rescuer lowered into the surging water, McMurtry struggling to keep his head above the surface as the rescuer secures him, then gives the signal. The two holding on tight as they're lifted into the helicopter above.
If we weren't there within a matter of minutes, the worst could have happened.
Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, Los Angeles.
We thank Marcy for that report. And still ahead on World News Tonight this Sunday, the dramatic images. A man stranded after tumbling 130 feet down the face of a cliff. How rescuers were able to hoist him to safety. And you may remember this 80s classic. The jazz legend that lent his voice to We Are the World being remembered tonight. Plus, hanging on to your heart and your hard-earned money. How to spot the scam taking potential romantic partners for a ride. We'll be right back.
This is ABC World News Tonight, brought to you by Aleve.
Fun and art class. Come close, come close. I like that.
When your pain reliever stops working, your whole day stops.
Try this.
For minor arthritis pain, only Aleve is FDA approved to work for up to 12 straight hours with just one pill.
Thank you.
Aleve, live whole, not part.
Your brain changes as you get older, but Prevagen helps your brain with